Let's go over some best practices to maximize the RV furnace performance. To activate the furnace, simply turn the thermostat setting to heat or firn. If the thermostat is not operative, ensure that the coach battery is charged. You can also check the 12-volt fuse panel in the RV electrical box to make sure the furnace fuse is operative. The furnace uses a large amount of BTUs, which is a measurement used to rate the energy required to heat that cold air. Topping off your propane tanks is an important tip because low propane levels might be the culprit if your furnace is blowing cold air or won't ignite. The home study course will teach you several ways to maximize propane performance during cold weather camping. Another reason that the ignition process for lighting the propane flame is not successful could be caused by propane lockout. Here's a reminder of how to remedy this common frustration. Turn off appliances in the RV calling for propane, head outdoors and turn the service valve at the tank to the off or closed position, wait a few seconds, reopen the service valve to allow propane to flow again to the appropriate appliances. Since there is no filter for the furnace, locate your return and inspect the area periodically for debris, pet hair, dirt, or anything that would impede airflow. Also check the floor registers to ensure they are not blocked or covered with anything that would inhibit airflow, and keep those vents clear of debris as well. The exterior exhaust vent should also be clean and free of obstructions, debris, or insects. Some RVers opt to use dobber screens here because this is a favorite place for bugs to crawl inside and build their nests. Note that the use of dobber screens could void your warranty, so check with your manufacturer. And as mentioned in the propane section, you have several detectors in the RV to give some additional peace of mind while operating the furnace. The LP detector is hardwired and will be depending on that 12-volt DC coach battery. You also have a carbon monoxide detector that could be a combo with the LP or a standalone that is operated by a 9-volt battery. And lastly, the smoke detector operates on a 9-volt battery as well. Test these detectors often and never disconnect or cut the wires. They could save your life.